I said a lot of fucked up shit. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I was like, the fact that you don't know how to talk to one of your subordinates is gross. I was like, my superiors are idiots. You know what the only thing she brought up was?
What?
She said, why did you call us a clique?
Wait, really?
Candace, I swear to God, that's the only, I said, listen, I'm sorry for everything that happened and what I said. She's like, we really had high expectations for you and we thought you were going to do well, like all this other stuff. And she's like, why'd you say it? I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, why did you say we're in a clique?
What?
And I was like, look, I'm in the wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah. So then I call Minerva and I'm like, actually, no, I saw her in the garage. I was like, hey, can I talk to you? And she goes, I'm busy, and just walks away. Like, all right. So I kept seeing her and it was just like, she was always kind of like engaged in something. And then I was like, I was like, fuck it. I need to, like, I'd rather do this sort of shit in person, but I was like, if she's not going to do it, like, I need to make an apology. So I call her and I say, hey, Minerva, this is Trainer. And she says, yeah. I said, hey, I just want to apologize for what happened last month. She goes, is that it? I say, yeah. And then she just hangs up.
What?
I then I finally get a hold of Sky yesterday. And I was like, hey, Sky, this is Trainer. And she's like, oh, yeah, somebody told me you were going to talk to me. It's like, well, like I need to apologize for what I did. And she didn't accept the apology is the long story short.
Okay. Did you say to them, I've been made to apologize or I have to apologize at any point?
Nope. No. Fuck no. Why? I already know that I'm kind of like on thin ice, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like doing that would guarantee me getting fired.
Did you make a veiled joke about tone police?
Huh?
Okay.
Recently?
No, when you spoke to Viv.
No. I'm pretty sure I just said, like, I apologize for my tone. I don't ever remember saying anything about the tone.
Or not.
Okay, so this is what's fucking wild too. When I apologize to someone, or if I have any issues, it's never addressed directly, right?
Yeah.
And this is. I'm only going to speak on my behalf, but I think the best way for myself to learn is if I fuck up in the field, then somebody needs to come forward and be like, hey, this is what you did wrong. Here's the measures you need to, like, this is what you need to do in the future. And these are the corrective actions we're going to take. And again, this is for me, but nothing's ever addressed directly, and it goes all the way back to this situation. It's like, like, what was your tone? And it's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, it's like, just address it at the time, right?
Like, if there's an issue, like, I mean, if there's an issue, like, fucking tell me.
Yeah, 100%.
But no, I didn't make a joke about the tone, please. I haven't even fucking said anything to Viv, Sky, or Minerva about tone, because I know this is exactly what would happen.
I have put my back up on the line for you here, I will be honest, because I believe people should be given second chances, right? And it does feel like a little bit that you are being watched under a microscope. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I do feel like there are some people that are just kind of waiting for you to fuck up. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna be even more honest. It feels like they hate you.
Yeah, they do, 100%.
It really does. It feels like any chance they're gonna get to fire you, they're gonna try and do it.
It's like in the later hours, it doesn't feel like I'm working a job. It feels like I'm in a high school, like I'm in High School Musical.
Yeah. So what you say? What, like by end of shift 1 or shift 2?
Yeah, I would say like end of shift 1, end of shift 2. It just there's like this whole thing, and it's like
I'll be honest, it feels like that from my perspective too. The holding on to what you did even after you apologized, and the apology never feeling like it's enough. and not giving, like, not wanting to give you a second chance definitely feels like high school things as well, from my perspective.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
crazy.
the thing that blows my mind about the whole thing, like I've said this before, is like I could be fired for that. But you have 75% of the police force in shift 2 who don't do anything, like, at all as far as their job goes, and it's like they still, I mean, say what you want, like I'm an asshole, I'm a dick.
You do your job though.
But that's the thing, is like, okay, do my job. If somebody tells me something, I'm gonna do it. That might be backlash, but it's just, and here's the other thing, right? I feel like what's happening is, with the exception of Sky, but this is can I
You can speak
is like
freely. This
okay,
is just
so
just between us.
what's the status of LSPD right now?
God, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna be honest. It's
From your perspective.
Oh, from my perspective,
Like,
it's
open.
just
Actually, don't even answer that.
okay.
Right. But
Shambles.
a successful, and I'm gonna compare the LSPD just to a business, but a great business is run from the top down.
Yes. 100%.
And the top is fucking horrible.
Yeah. I
Again,
mean,
this is my perspective. Like, I'm saying this,
of course.
kind of, like, in
Yeah, I mean,
confidence
of course.
between me and you.
Of
I
course.
wouldn't go out. I'm not gonna go tell them that.
No, I mean, if you did, you'd probably get a chance of getting fired. So.
I mean, well, I did say that. Yeah, you know what I did say. I'm not gonna say it again. Is what I mean.
Oh, God. Well, you only said that before you got fired, right? And that's.
Yeah, after I got fired, I haven't said shit. Part of why I think this department is so successful is you have people who come on duty who are at the top. They're trying to push people to succeed, and there's this certain culture that comes along with it. And in the LSPD, there's zero culture and all fucking ego. That was the other weird thing that fucking tripped me out when Minerva was like yelling at me. She kept saying, "I'm your boss. I'm your boss." I'm like, you're not my. I mean, I didn't say it, but I should have said, "You're not my fucking boss. You're just in charge of hiring people for the LSPD." And so far, your track record isn't too good, because that department fucking sucks.
You know, you can let it out here. I'm okay with you saying all this to me.
Why don't you hire 99 more robots like yourself? I'm not even sure she's a person. She's probably just some sentient AI. Don't tell me I've said that.
Of course not. Of course not. This is between us and us only, unless high command review happens. But I mean, it should be fine. So the thing for me that tripped me up was that I don't know if you ever met Pred. I think he may have been fired by the time you were.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, okay, so Pred was a very headstrong person who had a fuck ton of attitude. He ended up at the top. He was the sheriff, and I mean, he was a good leader. I mean, he fell off after a certain amount of time, but he was there for a while. But he had the worst attitude, okay? And there were so many people that, like, had a massive problem with his attitude. But the funny thing is that those same people that have a problem with your attitude idolized him. So the, like, hard stance on attitude and tone just feels a bit out of the blue to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I talked to Dark today too.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Right, I said, "Hey, Dark." I said, I was like, he said, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Good, I got my job back." He's like, "Oh, I wouldn't hire you so fast." I was like, "It's been over a month."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I still wouldn't have hired you." And I said,
Really?
and then I said, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, you know, that whole attitude." I was like, "So I could." Well, I started to say that 75% of the police department doesn't do their job, but they still get to keep their job. But because I yelled at someone, I lose my job. And then I almost said, Almost said, plus you're not even around to see what the fuck happened. But I just said,
You didn't?
I didn't. No, I didn't. I literally bit my tongue and said, well, I said, I'm just a cadet. I hope you have a great day.
I know. I'm trying to go through all this with you so you don't have to deal with it with someone else, and it will be fine.
I'm gonna say it. Minerva and Viv were probably too busy jacking their dicks in the captain's office talking shit about me to even fucking go to that call.
Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go upstairs.
The other thing that's crazy is nobody was. So I took it. So here's the other thing. Like I didn't even bring up with that. Is nobody was responding to it. I was going around and it was like it wasn't getting any attention. So I decided to do everything on my own. I contacted Asher. I tried to contact the lady that owned the vehicle that was blown up. Like I was like, okay, you know what? I'll give myself something to do on duty, and I'll slowly go around and try to figure out. Like, I don't like. I didn't even know I was gonna fucking. Somebody was out to look over my shoulder on every single thing I did.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy thing is, right, is I didn't put the casings in right away.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been brought up. So the casings weren't even put in originally for 24 hours. And then I came on duty and I was like, oh, I still have these casings. I contacted, I still have the casings on me actually. Because I was like, oh, you know, this will be something I'll investigate over time. I'll come on duty. I'll see what I can figure out. Maybe actually conduct an investigation and trying to speed run a fucking job where I just play power fantasy to be this cop that I'm not because I'm so insecure outside of the city that I just fucking go after Drainer. Sorry.
I know what I just said that. Oh my god.